Hi, Aquarius. I am so sorry it's taken me so long to get your reading out. No excuses. I just had a couple bad days and don't want to read, when that happens. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling strong today, and I want to get your reading to you. I understand, and I don't take offense at you asking. I don't blame you. Like, where everybody else is out, what about us? I understand. Okay, I'm going to ring the bell. And that just helps clear the energy. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Those intuitively guided, welcome. If your intuition had you click on, especially a long video, right? So I guess right off the bat I'm saying it's probably going to be a long video. But if your intuition has you watch something that long, there's a reason. And you just want to trust in that. You do want to take a second and make sure the video is brought to you by Archangel Guidance right below, okay, right below the video. Because you can see here, even though my hands, but that doesn't mean somebody didn't steal it, okay? So just always double check that it's, for all your readers, by the way, that it's legit. And there's going to be a special little poem down below for you in the description box, so please check that out. They are written by Ed Marsh, who is fantastic. And all the poems seem to be fitting perfectly with each month. He actually broke down a poem for each month, so I kind of love that. So don't forget to check that out. Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and get into your reading, and any announcements I'll make at the end. But I do want to say, just in case you don't stick around to the end, that I have put my personal readings on hold, okay? I am not taking any more readings, not for right now. I know some people are like, check your email. I am sporadically, but, I'm just working through things. And I pray for your patience right now, okay? But, hey, it'll get there. Okay. And by the way, thank you for your beautiful donations. Your donations really are truly helping me at this point. So, thank you. Okay, no more talking, Sandy. No more talking. Alright, we want to take a second. Just calm our energy down. Release any expectation. And we just want to flow. We just want to go with the flow. Okay, guys. Aquarius, March 2018. I know I said 2013 in another video. I don't know why. Alright, guys, we're going to shuffle for your cards, okay? Wow, that didn't take long. Well, that didn't take long either. Alright, so we open with the Prince of Wands. Prince of Wands. We have the Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This would be Aries, Leo, Sag. And then, oh, we have another. And then we have the beautiful Ace of Swords. Beautiful. And we have the Chariot, card of Cancer. Can be Pisces too. Doesn't have to be either one. Or it can be one, but yet a message still with it, okay? Oh, look how I'm lining my cards up neat for you guys. Okay. I'm going to try to get all the cards out and then go into the reading. I like the card that showed up for you and your sign is the Ace. The beautiful Ace. We have the King of Wands. He has made his appearance probably at least 3 of the videos, if not more. King of Wands, so Aries, Leo, Sag again. We have the Ten of Wands. That will be sitting under the Ace of Swords. Look at this. You have the Ace of Pentacles. 2 aces. 2 aces, 1 major arcana so far. And it's a good one. I feel like someone is seeking the truth. Someone's seeking the truth about something. And because it feels like without it, well, you may feel kind of stuck. Not really in a great energy, okay? Shouldn't say a great energy, because you have the ability to move out of this Ten of Wands quite, I don't want to say easy. What do I want to say? Well, let's keep going. But you're definitely seeking the truth over something. And this truth is going to definitely move you forward very quickly, by the way. Beautiful. I have the Four of Wands. Falling under the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. I'm wondering if the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands, you know, if you are, you know, you may be either of these. You know, I don't look at only Aquarius watching the video, right? This is for you, Aquarius, but, and I have to tell you, Aquarius, you and Taurus seem to be, the most talked about signs this month. So we'll probably have a lot of cross watchers, which is fine, right? Nonetheless, the Ace of Pentacles running into the Four of Wands. Hello. Okay, let's get our last card. And I have the Two of Pentacles. This is the Tarot Illuminato. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but I like how it rolls off my tongue, so that's the name I gave it. Tarot Illuminato. And we're going to use the Crystal Vision as clarifiers. Okay, but let's dig in. Let me reposition myself. Let's see what's going on. Bring this down a little bit for you. Alright, so we have the Prince of Wands and the Ace of Swords that are mirroring each other. Prince of Wands is heading to the past. You know, this prince could have received some type of truth, some type of clarification that is, I don't know, it's like a quick stop, you know, like a sudden stop. I don't, you know, how do I say this? Sometimes I look at the Prince of Wands and I think it's the headless horseman. I don't know why. I am noticing that the prince is actually has his back to this ace. So maybe this news is not good for him or her. It's funny because this horse has, I don't know what you call it, but it has its full dress. Maybe you call that. And the Ace of Swords, I'm looking at this crown and the jewels. And it almost feels like something royal going on. Could talk about a marriage. Could talk about finances. But I'm wondering why the knight or the prince seems to be a little naive to this. Or, well, I don't know, does he want to stop the truth from reaching you? Because I have the Queen of Pentacles in between. First thing I thought of is spiritual, some type of spiritual understanding, spiritual truth. I'm looking at her and all the abundance she has around her, right? Queen of Pentacles, she probably earned it on her own. You know, it probably belongs to her. This Prince of Wands may be trying to take some of this abundance. Prince could also be a child. Younger, it's definitely younger energy than the Queen. Doesn't even have to be a person. We'll figure that out. She's very exotic looking. Very confident. And I feel strongly right now that everything she has around her can be male too. Everything she has around her, she earned. And I feel like she wants that known. Queen of Pentacles is not always the one out in front, the one on stage, the one, you know, I don't know why I want to say the news anchor, but she can be the person behind the scenes, the one who writes the show, who produces the play, you know, who runs the business, but not always the spokesperson of the business. However, I do feel that because of her innate ability to see a problem before others, she sees the details in things that others miss. very logical mind. She's important for you in some way. Again, it can be male or female, and all that means is what type of energy are you carrying this month? If it, she's showing as the Queen of Pentacles, right? If it's not a person, then it's advice to take on this energy. And this pentacle, look how big it is. And you guys know I see these cards all the time, but I'm really noticing the size of that pentacle. This could be money from a family business also. Something that he or she then took on themselves. But this is definitely feeling very abundant. Abundant, but almost like not wanting to share it either. And not out of being selfish. This feels like an earth sign who has a lot of fire in them. They can be a Virgo, Leo moon, an Aries sun, and a Taurus moon, that type of thing. Okay, let's keep going. So I have the Chariot mirrored by the Ten of Wands. Two very different energies. And I'm wondering if the Chariot is asking you to move away from something. Move away from a circumstance. Find a different path. Or be prepared for a new path. With the 10 falling under the Ace, I do believe this ace is coming to help you. To help you move from this part of your journey. This part of the journey is usually where, it's not the Ten of Swords where we're getting stabbed in the back, we're getting hurt constantly. No, this is about a journey, usually I feel, where we're helping others. We are taking on their burdens, but we do it willingly. Willingly. Maybe I have a William out there. I feel the Chariot, the person controlling the Chariot, does so with like a mind control. Doesn't really have to pull on those reins, take a left, take a right. Just thinks it. And it happens. It's really about balancing the shadow and the light of ourselves. Maybe it's even being aware of that. When am I pulling too much from my shadow side? Am I living in that space? And then we have the King of Wands in between. So this King of Wands is either someone that we are going towards or we are walking away. I shouldn't say walking. It doesn't have to be walking away. What's so weird is I noticed in another reading the way that he's sitting with his hand like that. And it's exactly how I'm sitting. And now I notice it every time I pull him like, whoa, I'm doing the exact same thing. Maybe I am the King of Wands and I don't know it. Maybe I was the King of Wands in a previous life. Maybe you were. This is definitely someone of importance. You know, I'm looking at his headdress. He seems to have a nice mixture within him right now. So he feels like he's carrying grounded energy. I feel like somewhat like the Emperor. This person has a lot of wisdom. They are probably in a leadership role of some type. You know, I just thought of that. You know, this queen and king could certainly work together. What a combination, because it is true that the Queen of Pentacles is fantastic behind the scenes. And the King of Wands is fantastic in the spotlight. Prefers the spotlight. Not all of them, but majority. And that's not a bad thing. You know, it's not right or wrong. It's two different ways of being, but how both can support each other. What I lack, this person has. What I lack, this person has. This could be a partnership. Doesn't have to be love. Can be business. However, you know, I'm saying not love, but I do have the Four of Wands right below them. And this is a special type of love. This is commitment. I mean, it can be commitment to a project, right? But I don't feel that. I don't feel that. You know, maybe for some of you, you fell in love either with your boss or you're the boss and you fell in love with someone else. So remember, this, just because it says the King of Wands doesn't mean it's not you. It's just the whatever energy you're portraying at the time for the month of March. And yes, I know it's the 11th. I'll make it up to you somehow. So somehow these two are connected. May not have even happened yet, but I don't know. I'm really starting to feel like a work connection. And it doesn't even have to be a work, you know, you don't have to work together. This could certainly be saying that if this is at the back of your mind, if there's something that you've been wanting to do, or perhaps someone has addressed you to take on a project. You know, the Queen of Pentacles here, I feel like it'd be a creative project. And the King of Wands, I feel like through this creative project, somehow we are showing the world, showing our community. So maybe it starts off innocent, right? You both have the passion for the same thing. And again, it's like what I lack, you carry. What you carry, or what you lack, I carry. Just feels like a fantastic partnership. It may turn into love. Well, you know, and then I have the Ace of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles. So this could be finances coming in your way or coming to you to help you take the next step. You know, the Two of Pentacles, there's a lot going on. I have to make a decision. You know, you can look at this person, he's juggling on one foot. Sometimes I feel like he's in control, and sometimes I feel like he's on shaky ground. I feel here he's in control. And I'm noticing how the pentacles are balanced here. Crazy. I didn't notice that before. Not only that, but look how they're wrapped in the infinity sign. Look at that. It's almost like whatever this is was always meant to happen. This is great potential. This could be finances to come in to get that project off the ground. But it is a decision. And look at the Two of Pentacles. Behind them are the ships. The ships coming in. This could be a card of you being intuitively guided. Right? A decision comes up, whether this is a project, love, what have you. A decision comes up that you have to make. And, I mean, come on, this feels like help from the universe. But you are in balance here. And it feels like, again, like something that was always meant to be anyway. And normally when it happens, let's look at something. You know, if you're walking along your path and you keep getting resistance after resistance to do something, those are your guides trying to pull you in a different direction. You know, it's like if you were going to fly to Vegas, let's say. You're going to take a vacation in Vegas. And it's a beautiful summer day. The weather is perfect. Yet, your plane keeps getting canceled. Something keeps holding you back from that. You know, that's usually the time, if we find a way to get there anyways, we find, holy shit, I lost all my money. Oh, don't do that. So that's the universe telling you, think about that. You sure you want to go that way? And I just feel like when it's divinely part of our plan, it just falls into place. Doesn't mean there's no obstacles, but we can get through the obstacles quickly, easily. If you're pushing and pushing and keep coming up against blocks and blocks and blocks, take a moment to rethink. That's it. Doesn't mean you're going the wrong way, but take a moment to rethink. Maybe there's something you're missing. Something you need to go back and look at. Maybe something was going to happen that day with that plane. And you didn't get on. Things like that. I mean, that was a little extreme, but... Okay, so what is my decision based in? What am I looking at? Well, it's the Four of Wands that comes between it. So, you know, this is passion, guys. This is two people who truly adore each other. Two people who must think alike, right? Because like attracts like. And this is happiness. This is in a happy place, a happy state of mind. Meant to be. It's funny, looking at the female, and, you know, she's dressed in yellow and gold. To me, stands for wisdom, being rooted in time, and he is in this beautiful pink and purple, I mean, almost lavender, which to me means healing. So perhaps someone has been waiting for someone else to heal, to awaken, but they do. And she's like, oh, thank God, it's about time. This is, number 4, about foundation, strong foundation. I met my match. King of Wands is in the center of your spread. He's connected to both aces, the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. He's also connected to the decision that has to be made. Not has to. You want to make this decision. He's also connected to this Prince of Wands, the same as the Queen. So the Queen is connected to the Prince of Wands and the Ace of Swords. And the King is connected to the Ace of Swords, the Prince of Wands, but also the Ace of Pentacles, and then the Two of Pentacles. So he feels like, again, he, she. Am I carrying masculine energy this month or feminine energy? That's all I want to ask myself. Because I feel like they are helping to end this Ten of Wands for you. Definitely. Definitely. All right, let's bring out the crystal vision. And let's get a little deeper here. Find out who these people are. Okay, let's look. I have, so I only have one major arcana, and that's the Chariot. So the Chariot is about moving you from one thing to the next. But moving you to something great. Chariot is also connected to the Ace of Pentacles. So for some, this can be finances coming in. You know, this could also be like an inheritance. And you may be in charge of the will or something like that. You know, could be like after someone may have had like a long illness. And I'm not predicting this, okay, because this would have already happened, okay? But, you know, I don't know, Aquarius. I feel like you are the bearer of good news. All right, let's start with this Prince of Wands. Prince of Wands. And let's see what his part is. Excuse me, card flew. I have the Eight of Swords. So I have the Eight of Swords on this Prince of Wands. So for some, this is someone who may have you like in a standstill. Two of Wands, yeah. So I feel like for some of you, this is who you're leaving. Because you go from the Eight of Wands to, you go from the Eight of Swords. A lot of heavy mental energy. And it's funny how I said the Headless Horseman. Because it almost feels like this person, has a lot of ego. Let's take one more on that. Well, your cards are coming out so easily today. Prince or Page of Wands. I feel like this is a gut call. I feel like your freedom, in whatever way that means to you, you're not going to find it within your thoughts. I feel like you really have to trust within your gut instinct this month. Well, forever. Not just this month, but it's a lot of mental energy surrounding you. And I feel like you had enough. I like how we went from the Eight of Swords to the Two of Wands. And I do think this Ace of Swords is some type of truth that is setting you free. Some type of clarity. And I love how we went from the Two of Wands to the Page of Wands. It's like we just skipped over the rest of that part of the journey. Well, you've done it before, right? You've already been there, done that. Perhaps this person is asking you to do it again. Give me another chance. Aquarius, I have to tell you, I don't feel great love here. Doesn't mean there was never love, but how are you going to know this is for you? I feel like you are ready. You're ready. I feel like you've been wrapped in a certain type of relationship. Person could be younger, but I don't know if that matters. They may just be immature. Two of Wands, I'm ready to begin a new journey. You know, I often feel the Two of Wands that doesn't mean I'm completely over my past, what's happened, the things I had to deal with, but I'm not letting them hold me in place. Somebody can't provide me the passion I need. Well, I got to provide it to myself. I got to trust in myself. This is you trusting in yourself. Even if there's fear attached. Taking that baby step. You know, that's what I feel with the Two. I am taking that baby step. But look at that. Look what that baby step takes you. Into the Ace of Wands. I don't know, guys. I feel like, did I say Ace of Wands? Is that what I said? Page of Wands. Well, I said Ace of Wands. I feel like this freedom that you receive from getting yourself out of or away from this overbearing person. I feel like this person probably didn't respect you enough. Yet at the same time, I want to remind you that the Eight of Swords is energy we create, right? We create it because we are either taking on other people's values, ideas, beliefs about us. Most of it not true. You know, we can misconstrue their words, though I don't really feel like, you know, you put yourself here, but I feel like you're figuring it out. So you I can't talk. You very well may be leaving this Prince of Wands, this energy. You know, it can be a job. It can be anything that is like truly not satisfying you. But for some of you, it is a person. And I feel this person is quite immature. I feel this person is probably mentally abusive. Probably lives, well, definitely lives in their ego. I don't even think they understand the difference, maybe. By the way, they can be 80 and still take on immature energy, right? They just haven't learned from their lessons. They haven't learned from, you know, life's ups and downs and curves. They just think, okay. Okay, let's move on. So whatever this is, we're leaving that energy. And we're ready to start something new. Because, again, it feels overwhelming. It feels like, you know, if this is a person for you, it feels like there's nothing you can do to change them. And it's not even your job. So don't take on that energy, right? You know, we are teachers to each other. But some people are unteachable until they're ready. Don't stick around waiting to when they're ready, because I feel like, you know, I said 80. Maybe that's the truth. Maybe they never change. And you have the chariot right below that. So once I regain my balance, I'm able to see things much more clear. Ace of Swords. And this allows me to move on. To move into bigger, better places. This is a new start. And I have nothing to be worried about here. If anything, it feels like a blessing from the universe. Maybe it's a reward, right? All right, let's look at the Queen. Queen of Pentacles. Hello. Oh, I got some cards that flipped. Look at this. I have the Devil. I have the Unknown card. Clearly, my deck is in reverse, but it's not. All right, we'll see. I have a couple cards that flipped over. Okay, Judgment flipped over. We're looking at the Queen of Pentacles. And I have Taurus. I'm sorry, Capricorn. Or Taurus. And the Unknown card. The Unknown card to me is about going forth without, you know, I feel like it's advice, like you don't need everything planned out. You need to take it step by step. I often feel the Unknown card is the Dark High Priestess, and I'm not putting that energy down, but sometimes we need a peek at that part of us too. This can certainly be temptation, right? This could talk about the energy you felt with this first person, this Prince of Wands. You know, this is someone who is trying to seduce you, to bring you into their world. And they have a hold on you. What I like, though, is her back is to this. And, you know, I do think it's meant to be in reverse. I don't know. I looked at her and it felt like she had a black eye. So I'm hoping this person up here wasn't like physically abusive too. If that's the case, you know, you may feel karmically tied to this person. It may be a karmic relationship, not one that you're meant to stay in. And you guys know, I hate to tell you to leave a relationship, but if it's abusive, I want you, you know, leave it. You're not meant to live within that energy. If you're trying to help someone here, You know, if you feel like you love this person and maybe you're trying to help them overcome, you don't have to live in the same house. Sometimes it's better to love from afar. I feel like Aquarius is saying this is not your job. There's someone trying to seduce you into something. And I do feel like it's something within the shadow. Yet, look at that. Justice. Judgment. Sorry. This is universal help. This is asking for it and then receiving it. This may be something that feels impossible for you to break that tie. I do think this is a karmic relationship. And I do feel like it's meant to end. I feel like this is what's going on here. I feel you are asking for, you know, this is about your ancestors, those who have gone before you, the angels, the archangels, calling them in, asking for help. You have to ask. They can't just interfere in your free will life. You have to call them in. It's like they're answering that call. And maybe that is exactly why this showed up in reverse. And we are looking at the Queen of Pentacles. Grounded energy, right? So this could certainly be moving you into grounded energy. And, you know, I'm not going to lie, for some of you, this person may want to take you to the cleaners. I'm going to take another card on that. I want to know a little bit more about this queen. Tell me a little bit more about this queen. Okay, well, that's a lot of cards, but they all came upright. All right, but I do want to know about her. So let's look. We have the Hermit. So she could be a Virgo. She, he. Beautiful. The World. Page of Cups. Five of Cups. Three Swords. I'm really not surprised to see that. And the Moon. Again, card of Cancer, Pisces. Some of you are definitely involved with the Cancer or Pisces. So the first thing this Queen is asking us is to call in our soul team to help us along this journey. The Ace of Swords could very well be their, be their answer, you know? Look at that beautiful crown on there. So the Hermit is illuminating the World card. So the first thing the Hermit wants us to do is go within. I know a lot of people are like, what does that mean to go within? It means to quiet your mind. You know, usually you're seeking some type of spiritual help. You don't have to be. But usually you are when you go into what they call the hermit mode. That can be a day. It could be months. Yet this illumination, because I feel like the hermit's illuminating the fact that you're able to start this new journey, this new time in your life, and it feels like you're meant to. But it also feels like it's going to be a very peaceful time. It can be very active, but there's a sense of peace that goes along with it. The World card is sitting above the Three of Swords. So it's asking me to let it go, to move beyond. You know, why am I going to hermit mode? Maybe I want to know how these swords keep ending up in my heart. Is it me? Am I doing something? Am I not doing something? You know, somebody tell me. That kind of thing. Like, give me clarity along this path. And the illumination is coming on the fact that your life is about to change if you allow it. Again, I feel very peaceful. And I love that the Page of Cups is next, because this is about loving me again. You know, and where did I put it away? Going from this type of energy, I should switch it. Going from this type of energy to this type of energy. This energy, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know how to, I don't know. Why? Because my mind is so wrapped up in it. Taking on everybody's beliefs, you know. It's like they're just wrapping me up. Even the ravens seem a little chaotic to me for some reason. This is about self-love. Perhaps that's why you need to go into hermit mode. Perhaps you need to understand that although you may have allowed yourself to stay in this place, you may have somewhat created it, it's still of someone else's making, right? These swords are of someone else, life, things, not how you want to live. And through this time period, again, it can be meditation. It can be listening to music. It's whatever calms you down. It's a very calm, loving type of energy. It doesn't necessarily mean we go into the hermit mode calm. I doubt it. Well, we don't. I mean, you can. Don't get me wrong. If you're just seeking spirituality, like I want to continue to learn, right? I really want to learn more about my own spirituality, more about how the energy of the world works. You'll never get it when you're in this mode. This energy is begging for you to pay attention to that intuition. And I feel you do. Because it's like a new you, a new understanding. And the Page of Cups can also be love that has entered the atmosphere. May not have reached us, probably has not, well, that's a loud whistle, probably has not reached us at this point. But it's in the air. Look at the beautiful colors behind her of the clouds. You know, this can be like a ritual before the moon, right? Before a full moon. Letting go. Figuring it out. But being willing to let it go, right? Because that's what we do before a full moon. And whatever it is, it changes your life. You know, the world's sitting on this lotus flower, right? The lotus, one of the strongest, right? Lives in the mucky waters. But the beauty that arises every single morning. And look at the beautiful balance. Look at the butterflies. You know, this is evolving. I was a caterpillar. Now I'm a beautiful butterfly. recognizing my authentic self. For some of you, talk about yoga, literally yoga, Tai Chi, that type of exercise that brings a calmness to you, that brings out your true authentic self. You know, I feel like this is about history. Letting yourself know that you've been in these tough challenges before and you have evolved from them. Knowing that deep inside. The Hermit really wants you to recognize something about yourself. Something that's going to give you a sense of peace and the ability to allow divine timing, definitely connected to this. We can carry this energy with us for the rest of our lives. Or we can just accept that everybody gets hurt. Well, it's like a song I just put out. Maybe that's why I put that song out. REM, what's it called? Everyone Hurts, everyone hurts, I think. But I always look at this beautiful rock, and I notice the roses, right? Here's this energy over here. Like, I will never love another like I've loved this one. You may have said that 3 times. You may have given this person up here 3 chances. And the World card saying, always your choice, but doesn't serve you anymore. Definitely over a person. You know, the 5 of Cups sometimes to me is I just don't realize what is out there in the world for me. I am stuck in my way. I am stuck on a person. This person is clearly not benefiting me or fulfilling me. And I'm stuck in that energy. I don't believe there's anyone else out there. Are you kidding? I don't know. I'm sorry I said that, but I feel, because I feel that energy, and it's like there are 1,000, 100,000, 1,000,000 people out there who are better. Not better, but that are right for you. So within the 5 of Cups, I'm not recognizing that, right? It's about crying over spilt milk, sometimes refusing to move on, see the light of day. Definitely over previous heart or current heartache. And for some of you, yes, it could have been a Pisces or a Cancer. Or this is who's coming in. Look at the full moon. You know, within this card, there is balance. So I feel there is truth. You know, the moon can be things that we're just not aware of. Good or bad. It's falling under the Page of Cups. So maybe what I'm not aware of is how special I am. I'm one of a kind. There is no one else like me. I chose this earthly vehicle, my body. I feel like this moon is giving you a sense of warmth. I don't know. That's what I feel. You know, for some of you, this could very well be Cancer or Pisces, because we do have the Chariot up there too. And that Chariot's moving you on. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles, what are you here for? Everything. To change your life. To tell you, I mean, she's so abundant right now. That's what I really feel with her. Like, I'm abundant. I am sure-footed. I know the work that I've put in to myself, to my projects, to my family, and I deserve the respect. She may not ask for it, but, you know, I just feel like if this is, okay, I'm not going to keep going over that. Nonetheless, this this Prince of Wands is in a lower energy, is working out of their shadow side, feels very egotistical to me, and it feels like it's meant to be over. Again, feels karmic. You know, I feel for some of you, you feel obligated. You feel obligated to show them the true way, but they're not listening. They're not ready. They don't understand. And Spirit's saying it's not, don't take that on as your own. You let Spirit deal with them. You know, 0 up top. 0. Which is the ace. So this is all about a new beginning up here. And again, the Queen of Pentacles, I feel, for some of you, it is a Virgo with the Hermit coming out on top of the Queen of Pentacles. But nonetheless, this is about your own ability and believing in it. I mean, really believing in it. Okay, let's look at the Ace of Swords. More abundance, jewels. You know, for some, this could talk about crystals, which, look at that, I have the Star card. Hello, Aquarius. It could talk about certain crystals that can help you. Again, I don't know enough. I need to learn. You know, I'm realizing, like, there's things that I need to learn about crystals. I know someone recommended some crystals to me. Thank you very much. As a comment, I read it. And it's funny, I remember years ago, my sister had a store, and well, it's when she was getting sick, I would tell her to stay home. You know, I would go into the store, and it was a beautiful consignment store. And she had a lot of crystals, and big crystals. And, I mean, they were like 50, 60, up to a couple $100. And I was amazed at people buying them. To me, I'm like, you're buying a rock. I don't get it. But I'm starting to learn through you guys. That's where I'm learning that. So I'm definitely going to learn. I got to learn more. But I feel like this is definitely saying that for some of you, crystals can help heal you through this time period. I wish I could tell you which ones. I don't know. Anyway, on the Ace of Swords, we have the Star card. And I can tell you right now, there's people out there going, yes, because there's people interested in you. There's people looking. What's going on with Aquarius this month? There's a lot of people mad that I'm so late because they've been waiting. I'm sorry. I am sorry. This is about manifesting your dream world, your dream job, your dream person. This is about beautiful energy. This is about taking that chance. This is universal help. This is divine timing. This is your wish coming to you. Why? Because you sensed or you seeked a sense of balance. You're realizing just who you are. You know, you are the queen or the king. You're royalty. I mean, you don't have to be part of a royal family, but it feels like the universe is saying you are royalty. Please know that. And once you do, look at this. This could certainly be coming from the highest of all. Yeah, it's like she's reaching out of the clouds, right? From Earth into the heavens, into the atmosphere, looking for that truth. So I do feel like this is asking our spirit guides, our spirit family, our soul family, for the truth, for something that helps you. And it was answered immediately. Your very first card on it. This is about your wish, Aquarius, especially if you're Aquarius. Okay, let's see what else comes out on that. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, of course, 8 stars. Meant to be. You want what was truly meant to be. Perhaps you took a left when you were supposed to take a right. You know, I feel like this King of Wands is really more of like a free will choice. You know, we got to remember that. A lot of people we end up with is because we choose it. We may think that we are greatly in love, and then a year goes by and it's like, what? 6 of Pentacles. Beautiful. This is bringing balance back to you. I feel, Aquarius, that if you're going through anything, a divorce, a breakup, I don't know, leaving a job, whatever this tough energy is here, I feel like this is telling you, you have nothing to worry about. I do feel like it's asking you to look at, how do I say this, the right, you know, have you been living on the right, I want to say the right side of the law. So for some of you, it may be the law, you know. And maybe that's a warning, like if you're not living on the right side of the law, change it quick. You can change at any time. It's up to you. But anyways, this is about, I feel, something very, someone, if this is talking about a person coming to, this is someone who's very caring, very loving. This is like attracting like. In love, in finances, in whatever. Like attracting like. I just want someone who's going to give me what I give them. Right? I gotta take one more. Because I feel like there's something I'm missing here. I mean, I feel beautiful energy there. But Hierophant, card of Taurus. First of all, if you're leaving someone and they're fighting you over your money, they're not going to win. I also feel like part of your dream, your wish that you want to bring to you is someone like you. Yet I do know that you want them to be like you when you're operating from your highest self. So take that into consideration, because then that means I want that for you too. So like is attracting like here. But you're in a much better mindset here. And the Hierophant here, this could certainly be wishing, right? I've been wishing for a different job. I've been wishing for more money. I've been wishing for a promotion. I deserve it, right? Queen of Pentacles, I deserve it. I put the work in. And the Hierophant coming out on top of this, I feel like it's a big yes, you do. And you do receive it. This could also talk about going into love, going into a committed relationship, wanting a committed relationship with someone who is balanced. Also someone who is financially okay. I feel like for some of you Aquarius, it's like you don't want to take care of someone financially anymore. That, of course, is not for all of you. It's just for a few. But I do feel for a few of you, it's like you, not only do you give of your heart, but you give of your pocketbook. You give of your wallet. Maybe too much. You maybe feel like it's coming from a charitable place within your heart, but it is not. You're wasting your money. Could certainly be a child too, right? I need money, I need money, I need money, I need money. And I feel like as long as you keep giving it to them, they'll never be structured. They'll never, I don't want to say never, they'll have a very hard time really ever making it on their own. Okay, I'm getting a lot out of here. And I'm noticing, where does my peace come from? It comes from my beliefs. It comes from my true belief. So this is bringing you real structure. One more. I have to take one more because your card came up. Look at that. 9 of Cups. So if the star didn't cover your wish, this does. You're looking for harmony. The 9 of Cups, I'm waiting for the 10 of Cups. And again, there's a real peacefulness. Like that should be your word, I think, for March is peaceful. I feel like I do feel like you want to bring someone to you. You don't have to know this person. This is, you may be looking for a higher type of love. A real commitment. Someone you don't have to keep your eye on. I feel like you are ready to give this type of love, and this is what you're searching for. But remember, it's on the Ace. I definitely feel you're getting it. Just a little work beforehand. I don't know why, but she looks like an ice skater. The way I'm looking at her in the monitor. Like she's skating under the stars. Maybe that's a romantic date you could go on. Something under the stars. You're doing something together. Huh. Feels very romantic. Okay, let's keep going. Let's look at the Chariot. Let me see real quick. So I have 10, 15, 16, 17, which would be an 8. So I have 0, 8, 6. So 0, 8, 6, 8, 6, 86, 68. May have been born in 86. May have been born in 68. For some reason, I feel like there's a 0 in front of it. Okay. Alright, what are we looking at? The Chariot. The Chariot. Aquarius, I don't know. I feel like just be careful with your words this month. You know, Mercury's going to retrograde. I do know that, but I'm not sure exactly when. Normally, I would know that, guys. It's just that I haven't really been in the mindset or had the time to look up all the particulars, but I'm pretty sure Mercury's going into retrograde. Matter of fact, I've been having problems with my electronics already. That's really why I think it's going into retrograde. Even my words, they're not coming out smoothly. Because I have the 2 of Pentacles again. So this Chariot does want to move you somewhere. It's funny because here, she doesn't have quite the balance, right? I mean, she does. You know, she's a ballerina. Look. So she does. She does have balance. This is thinking about something. What am I on? The Chariot. And one outweighing the other. Like Peter Pan. Peter Pan. Did somebody just tell me? I wonder if somebody is using that as an affirmation. If Sandy says Peter Pan, then I know. Well, Peter Pan, because it doesn't really fit otherwise. You know, she's in the same place that the Hangman is. It looks the same to me. And I don't know why that's important right now, but so Hangman, you know, he's seeking wisdom. This may be asking you again, this decision that you're going to make that's on this Chariot, it's moving you forward. Whether it's a literal move, could be, or just a move up in life. You know, a better job, more money, whatever. But we have the 8 of Pentacles on that. So for some of you, this is work, a job, a creative project. And hello, this could be asking you, because I have the 2 with the 8 of Pentacles. So this may be a partnership again, this Queen and this King may be a partnership of some type of creative project that, hello, you're meant to do. You know, if you're going into a partnership, and by the way, I feel that 2 people trust each other. You know, I feel that people, whoever this is, they realize that what I lack, the other person carries. That we could be great at this. I'm giving it time. But this is definitely about mastering a skill, mastering a life, mastering something. Something that greatly benefits you. Not just financially, but in loving what you do. That is so interesting. Now, at least to me. You know, I kind of feel like I am starting a project, starting some type of adventure, and I have a possible partner. It feels like a partner, again, who may help you financially, you helping, well, you're coming together, so no one's like paying more, but it almost feels like it's innocent, because I do feel like it's going to turn into a real love. Sorry, I know somebody complained about me slamming my cards down, and I don't even know I'm doing this stuff, you know, and I can't think about that. So, I'm sorry, I get it, but I can't think about that. I have to stay focused on what I'm doing here. So yeah, I do some strange things, but a lot of times when you're reading, you don't even know you're doing it. Okay, I'm going to shut up now. Alright, so tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Whoa. I have the Knight of Wands. Very different than the other Knight of Wands. This Knight of Wands is control. I feel like this is passion coming back into your life. Look at that. I have the Six of Wands. This is a card of victory. Can be a card of victory over my ego. You know, over my old temptations. Just over the way I used to be. Seeing things much clearer, which is a victory alone. The Six of Swords. So with the Six of Wands and the Six of Swords, the Six of Swords is giving you, again, some type of victory. I'm sorry, Six of Wands. And then the Six of Swords is about your life getting better. I feel with the Six of Swords, like not everything is healed. Not everything is forgotten. But I have definitely put the effort, and I am learning a lot as I go. Six of Swords is about your intuition. You know, life getting better. These swords eventually just melting away, falling away. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So we can look at the Knight of Pentacles as time. This is a very, you know, this is a slow but steady. And the word is steady. It doesn't falter. I feel like the slow and steady is for our own good sometimes. This is also about a guardian angel watching over you, helping you, keeping you steady. This could certainly be talking about Earth, an Earth sign, coming in. Look what it's bringing. The Ace of Wands. And look at the Fool looking right back at that Ace. Like, thank you. Thank you. This is a renewed passion in my own life. This is energy. If I've been, if my energy has been down, if I've been exhausted, it's going to change. You may have been down and exhausted because you weren't really living your authentic life, or at least it didn't feel that way. This is knowing that now I am. This is a beautiful, beautiful feeling. And when I tell you I can feel the energy through the cards, I can feel the energy through the cards. I know if it's good, if it's bad, what it's going to do. I feel it. And I love that the Fool is saying yes. Yes. Whatever this adventure is, count me in. Count me in. I'm coming. I don't even care what's in front of me. I often feel like with the Fool, you know, it doesn't mean you're going to be perfect. You may falter, you may fall, but I feel like the moment you do, it's like your guides come in and just, it's almost like you have this, even though you can't see, it's like this protective net. It's okay to fall. It's okay to fail. It's how we learn. I don't think you're going to, though. You know, you'll have your ebbs and flow, but man, you're going to get right through it, Aquarius. This is beautiful for you. And by the way, we're clarifying the Chariot. So the only thing the Chariot really wants to make sure is that I have balance between my shadow and light. That I know, you know, I don't have to know exactly who I am, but I'm recognizing my own passions. I'm putting my passion first. My life. I can live it or I can waste it. The Fool doesn't know what lies ahead of her. All she knows, thanks to the Magician, is that she has everything she needs to be successful, to live passionately. If nothing else, this is the ability to have a lot of passion in your life, whether it be love, well, it's love, but whether it be love of this adventure. You know, I want to go on this adventure with you. I feel like whatever this is, it's big. I feel like it is meant to be. And I feel like, boy, I hope you tell me. Because if you are writing a song, if you are starting something creative, and you need an outlet, let me know. Okay? Because I love helping new artists. In whatever way you are, you know. I mean, if it fits with the channel, let's put it that way. I invite anyone to even write a song about the readings. And I'll play it for you. I would love that. I would love that. Look at me asking you, right? Like, this is your reading. Sorry. But if you're so inclined, you better believe I would play the song. I even thought about starting another channel just to, I mean, I know you can start your own channel, but I don't know. I feel like I'm meant to. I feel like I'm meant to help certain people out there, like a stepping stone. I'm just a stepping stone to a much bigger world, definitely. Congratulations. Okay, let's keep going. This is only getting better and better and better. All right. Let's see who this King of Wands is, who definitely feels like, I don't know, steadiness within your life. Justice. Beautiful. Major Arcana. Card of Libra. Maybe bringing a Libra into your life. You know, you could certainly be embarking on some type of adventure or, and I know I keep saying adventure. Excuse me 1 second. I just need to get a drink. I'm super thirsty today. All you gotta do is think about me, and I show up. All you gotta do is call upon me, and I'll protect you. All you gotta do is believe that I'm there, and I'm there. Like Justice is saying, my duty is to you. And the joy it brings. Definitely feels like she's helping you on your path. I hear all you have to do is call for me, and I'm there. Well, that's interesting. Let's see what comes with that. By the way, Justice number 11. We're in 11 universal year. Master number 11. It's almost like this is your angel for this year. Now, I don't know if angels, well, they do take turns, yes. I mean, they do, they do certain things. You know, it's funny, I'm not getting a card, but I know why, because I'm looking at this card of Justice, and I feel like she's here also to help you figure out something with numbers, something with numbers. Something with numbers. I'm going to take another one. What do you mean by that? She may be helping you, like, price items. You know, it's funny you talked about crystals up here, because I'm feeling crystals again. And maybe you are selling crystals. And it's like help with maybe the price that I put on them, the value. Like, which one is better than another? That type of thing. Whoa. We'll take it. Alright, so, wow, we have a lot, but, you know, I'm taking it because it is the King of Wands, it's the center of your spread, and I want to know more. So I have Justice to start with. I have the Ace of Cups. Look at this, the Prince of Cups, or I'm sorry, the Knight of Cups. So we know this love is coming in with the Death card, card of Scorpio. This could also talk about needing to end a situation, right? Putting it to bed, closing the door, sealing up the cracks. Nine of Swords. So someone's worried about love, or how you will love. Queen of Cups, where you're just going to be fine. I love that the Knight of Cups is above the Queen of Cups. So it's like someone's coming in. Well, I mean, it's on the King of Wands. Someone coming in with the potential, right? Well, it's more than a potential when it's the Knight. It's coming. It's it's an offer of love. Is it romantic love? I think so. But I still feel it's more than that. Queen of Cups is about truly being able to open your heart to love. And by the way, it is mirroring the Death card. So for some of you, this is a Scorpio. And then the Wheel of Fortune. Baby, it was meant to be. You know, I feel a lot of Cancer energy again. A lot of Cancer in this card, or in this spread. Cancer and Aquarius. I could see that. I could definitely see it. I could see that. I could see you guys balancing each other out. Get the Lotus Flower. Remember we had the World? Also. It's like, you know, I feel like it's saying, you know, we've taken the muck, right? Because the Lotus Flower lives in the muck. Lives in the mud. The muddy waters. And how we arrive, you know, we rise up, or we have the ability to rise up. Every day is a new beginning. Every day is another chance. Every day the sun does come out. What are you going to do with it? This Aquarius feels like your destined path. You know, we had the Knight of Pentacles earlier that talked about a slow and steady movement, right, to you. But the word is steady and stable and strong. Okay. Some reason you have worry over this. You know, Nine of Swords. Let me tell you what this little raven is doing. He's waiting for you to pick up this sword and move. Get away from this. That's his whole purpose. Pick up that sword. Let this go. This is a journey of my past. If I don't let it go, where am I going? Into the Ten of Pentacles, where I am flat down and out. You have an opportunity here. I don't know if I've ever explained this card this way. I'm sure I have, but I'm really feeling that you have this opportunity to pick up this knife or sword and get out of there. Because whatever this is of the past, and no one is asking you to carry it with you except for you. You know, I do feel like this is a lifetime. You know, just the size of the sword's like, okay, when I was little, you know, maybe had a tough childhood, right? And it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And this could be you losing hope. The Raven, which is your loved one, waiting, begging you, pick up this sword. Aquarius, pick up that sword. You may feel like sometimes you can't take it anymore. I get that. You can. This feels very spiritual to me. I don't know who this person represents to you, but this is someone who has passed on. Someone who's watching over you. Someone who tries to fill you with hope, and they are. You'll get through this. I feel like a lot of this is, how will I be in love? I know what I want, but will I match that? And it's like be careful what I ask for, because it may come, and then I have to know, am I ready? Am I really ready? You are. You know, let go of all those little things that hold you down. You guys know that 99% of it doesn't even matter. Can you open your heart? Oh, baby, yeah, you can. And this person, you know, this is a great omen of how it will be. An open communication, open with our emotions, free with our emotions. I don't have to hold back. I can be me. And because this person loves you for your authentic self and you love yourself, you will be the best. And I also feel like it's telling me that you will accept this opportunity. You know, no matter how this king is coming to you, I feel that this may be the type of energy where, you know, this could have been a friend or something, but I feel, because I'm feeling like they, whether they just meet you and immediately fall in love with you, or they have been falling in love with you, right? And maybe by you leaving this situation, they then know it's perfect timing. It's a perfect time now. You know, what could this be? For some of you, not letting go of the Knight of Wands. Doesn't have to be fire again, but is someone who I feel emotionally immature. Someone that you probably try to help change or help them see their ways, and I mean, their mirror is broken. And it is not your job. You are put on this earth to get this person to change their ways. It's not going to happen. So free yourself from that. Okay. So this King of Wands is showing up both as opportunity, opportunity within your creative world, and also love. So King of Wands, you know, we're looking as far Aries, Leo, Sag, but let's look into the energy of the King of Wands, okay? Because of course this is not going to be a fire sign for everyone. First thing I'm noticing is he has a lot of green around him. That would pull in earth to me. Excuse me. You know, he's definitely thinking about something, analyzing something, yet it's like he knows without a shadow of a doubt that could bring in air. So what this person is passionate. This is the type of person that if they have an idea and it makes sense, they're going after it. This person would not have a hard time asking you out. Now, you know, it doesn't mean it's easy for them, okay? But they're able to push through that. It's not because they're being overconfident. But I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, they seem to know more than you know right now, as in destiny. They definitely want to help end this Ten of Wands for you. You know, we could look at it this way. This King of Wands may be trying to stop you from walking into the tower. Maybe you feel like that's just the way it has to go. This is my destined path. Right? You're carrying all these burdens. And it feels to me like this king is like, no, let me take some of those burdens. Let me clear this away for you in some way or another. We're going to actually look at that right now. All right, tell me more about the Ten of Wands. All right, so right now, I'm loving the Queen of Pentacles. I'm loving the King of Wands. I'm not loving the Prince of Wands. And it's funny because I've had a couple princes through my readings, and they've all been a little bit difficult as the first card. Five of Wands. So you're carrying someone else's burden here. But it may be more than that. You know, for some of you, this King of Wands is a Leo. I don't know. I kind of feel like it should come out too. Look at that. Again, this is the Ten of Wands we're clarifying. So we have the Five of Wands. And we have the Five of Swords. Two fives. I just want to add up those other cards. Two fives. This could be going on right now in your present life. Chances are it is. You know, this shows a separation between two people. You know, again, look at that. There's that raven sitting on that sword that's in your back. It was like whispering in your ear. Perhaps some of you are thinking about turning around. It's reminding you of the energy. And yes, sometimes I feel like this is twin flame energy, but I don't feel that here. I feel this is more, I feel this is like a learned type of, okay, let me put it this way. For some of you, you're with someone who is angry. Like they just have an angry personality. They can't see past their own nose. And maybe you were thinking of giving it one more chance, one more try. We have the Queen of Pentacles with the Hangman. I feel like she's saying, think that over. Think that idea over. Get logical. Right? Get out of that heart center that thinks that we can heal the world. Sometimes we can, but not everyone. So I definitely feel like, again, she is talking about taking the time I need before I make the next decision, especially if I'm thinking about taking someone back. And who did I say? Like Justice. I think it was Justice. Has the same background. So perhaps Justice is going to reach you here and get you moving. You know, this is confidence, but it's a quiet confidence. Aquarius, there's definitely something that you want in your earthly world, in your material world, but also in your heart. I definitely feel like she's saying you need to, you know, do you really want to do that again? And the King of Wands is almost advising you, you know, do you really want to walk up to that tower? Because you'll repeat this journey. You'll repeat it. You'll start as a 2, you'll get excited, think that it's going to work, go into the 3, optimism, the 4, the 5, the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Over again. Look at how he's slumped over. He doesn't want to make this journey again. Once, yes. 3 times, I gotta look at myself. Okay. So, it feels like universal help, and from this king or queen, to, number one, I feel like the universal help is to get you to really think about, do I want to give this person another try? This person has not, you know what type of person this is? You tell them you're going to leave, you tell them that you're done, and all of a sudden, they're so sorry. I'm so sorry, baby. I didn't mean to hurt you. Give me another chance, baby. You know, you're the sexiest thing around. I love you so much. It's, you know, and you buy it. They don't like a no. But too bad. Okay, let's look at the Ace of Pentacles. This is an offer. This is the opportunity of great abundance. You know, but I have to reach out for it. I know I always tell you that with the aces. You know, it can feel like magic, but I have to go after it too. It's almost like the universe dangling this big pentacle. Like, are you going to go for it or not? Okay. It is beautiful, though. I have to say, the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles, the background is quite beautiful. It feels magical. Maybe you think it's too good to be true. All right. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. You know, and I often feel when the Ace of Pentacles comes around, whatever you're receiving here, it's like, it's an act of, okay, how do I say that? Whatever abundance you're receiving here, it does or has the opportunity not just to help you, but to help your world, your community, your family, whoever you want in here. But there is like this overabundance, and it's, I just feel like it's because through it, whatever you and this king are doing, you know, it's bigger than you. It's bigger than them. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. And I know one of the things that's bringing you is within this Four of Wands. Oh my, my, my. So the Ace of Pentacles shows up. And by the way, it's showing up because you jumped on the chariot. You took control of your own chariot. You controlled it. And through your own actions, abundance, beauty shows up, presents itself. And we know one of them is through the Four of Wands. Look at this. Beautiful sun and the High Priestess. Leo. But this is happiness. This is joyfulness. This is feeling full of energy. This is even spiritual understanding. You know, I feel like this is saying, is this is the ability to know that, yes, you are on you're on your God-given path. This is going to uplift you. For some of you, I feel like it's going to change your world in a way that, well, you're just not going to believe me. You're not going to believe me. But that's okay. You know, this is even, sometimes I feel like this is my higher self, your higher self. And living from that higher self. And look at the joy and, I just want to hold that card. Some of you could be having a baby. I don't know why I feel for some of you, you're buying a farm. Beautiful. I would love to own a farm. I just feel like it's unlimited potential. Okay, let's get into this Four of Wands. Four of Wands. Four of Wands. I have the Four of Pentacles. I have the Seven of Pentacles. Beautiful. I have the Three of Cups. Beautiful. I have the Page of Swords. And I have the Nine of Wands. Okay. First of all, let me tell you. This is telling me that you were made for this journey. You were made for this part in your life. This is about the experience that you already have. You have it behind you. Like you were born to live this type of life. This is about focus. This is about determination. This is about I feel like for a few of you, this person who, let's face it, you're going to have a serious commitment with. I do feel like it's probably soulmate. Well, it is soulmate love. And you may have lived previous lives together. You may have even switched sexes. Like you may be a female now, but you were a male in your last life, or vice versa. I don't know why I'm picking that up, but I'm picking up like whatever. If you were a male, you're a female now. If they were a female, now they're the male. It's almost like you are seeing the other perspective, the other side of the coin, and you're meant to. I also feel like for some of you, whether you find this out just through the feelings that you have, or maybe you go to a hypnotist. But I feel like you will find, like it's not as hard as you think to feel this energy from a past life. Not that you're even meant to, okay? It's only if you want to, or only if you feel like you need to. You have that wisdom from previous lives. Always. You're an evolving soul. Seven of Pentacles tells me that this is something that has been planted in the root of time. These are your seeds of intention, and they're coming to the surface. I think everyone got this card. I mean, I don't know of everyone, but it feels like that. And I don't know. I don't know if there's a planetary action, what's going on, but it seems like many of us have the opportunity now to live our authentic lives with the person we're not meant to. I don't want to say meant to, because that is always the soul's choice, right? But here it comes. This is joy. This is celebrating with the people I love the most, the people I trust. This could be three sisters. This could be the three queens. It could be the Trinity. I know one thing though, this is, I don't know how to say it, but pure joy. Like pure joy. I don't know anything about mermaids. You know, it's like, why do you guys keep coming to me? Because all I say is, I don't know anything about crystals. I don't know anything about mermaids. But for someone, I feel like the word mermaid means a lot to you. For whatever reason, I'm not even going to think about it or dig into it because I think it's just a little personal thing. Okay. So I have the Four of Pentacles. And I kind of understand why it's there. You know, this is hanging on to a certain energy too long, certain ideas, you know, material things. Wow, maybe this is part of what's going on. Maybe this new journey, maybe you decide to, like, sell a lot of those material things that are doing you no good, that you may have bought on a whim. I don't know why, Aquarius, but I feel like you're thinking of streamlining your life. And I feel that, you know, you have some good money. You could get a good return on some of the items. I don't know why it's coming up other than it's coming up. Alright, so, the Four of Wands. This is something that's rooted in time. This is something that's meant to be. This is part of destiny, no doubt. And it is about joy. Page of Wands, you know, after that. I feel like the Page of Wands reminds us that this journey coming up, it's a journey, first of all, the page seeks the truth, delivers the truth. So she delivers the truth, and she must know the truth, right? This is, I have to feel like she just came out of Sword Academy. I don't know. I know there's a name. But I feel like what this is telling you is this journey, you have it all. You have the ability. You know what? For some of you, you might be going on a psychic path. Maybe you're a medium and you haven't done anything with it. And all of a sudden you feel that calling. I do feel like this is a calling to you and then you doing something with it. But boy, do I feel like psychic medium. Communication with those who have gone before us. Not for everyone, but for some of you. And it's so weird, Jennifer. Your name just popped in my mind. You know who, Jennifer? I feel it's very important for you to know that, yes, you are meant to do exactly what you're doing. I believe you read tarot, and I believe you're fairly new at it. I'm just going to say Jennifer W., okay? Which is weird because it's the same as my daughter, Jennifer W., but it's, well, it could be for her too. But there's one particular Jennifer who comments on almost every video. I feel like this is for you. especially. It's weird. I feel real closeness with you too. I feel if you're questioning it at all, know that you're doing absolutely what you're meant to do. Now, this isn't just for Jennifer. This could be for many Jennifers, but that Jennifer, she needed to hear this, okay? I don't know why. I don't think that you're lacking confidence, but maybe you're questioning. Baby, you need to go for it. You know, it's going to even talk about going on the radio, doing a radio show. Something I thought about doing. Like taking in calls. Who knows? Maybe we'll end up working together. I don't know, but boy, you strong in my video, or in my reading. Okay. And I'm sorry the way I said your name, Jennifer, but that's how it came to me. Very strong. All right, let's look at the Two of Pentacles, and then we'll do final clarification across the whole board. Again, card of Leo, Major Arcana, Strength. Beautiful. I feel like for a lot of Aquariuses, you're really getting a lot of energy. Maybe it's coming out of the winter month into the spring, and maybe you're someone who, I can be like that, in the winter when it's dark and dreary. I have to fight that my mood's not the same. So for a lot of you, this could certainly mean that the energy levels are increasing. The passion is really being deposited, and your abilities are so strong. And maybe, the Two of Pentacles, this may be for those who are doing tarot or psychic or medium, and you're questioning it. This may be just for you. Somebody's just coughing and coughing. Three of Pentacles. So perhaps you are going to, well, let's look at this. This is about teamwork. And I feel like right now, you're not in a team, but someone has been wanting this opportunity. Look at you going into it. Look how he's creating the pentacle, and then you're stacking them. We each have our part, but together, well, together we're unstoppable. Wow. Okay, I'm going to do a, excuse me one second. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so we're going to do final clarification. I do think I'm going to take these up. And I'm going to pull out a different deck. All my decks are pre-shuffled, by the way. One more. And this is just going to be final clarification. And it's weird, Aquarius. You're the only one where I felt like I wanted to pull out a whole deck. Alright, we have Judgment. Let's just remember that, because I'm not quite ready. One more shuffle. Hierophant. Again, card of Taurus. But the Hierophant. 5 of coins. 5 of pentacles. The Sun. You know, I love this card because he's doing the Superman pose. And if you don't know what that is, look it up. This is a beautiful pose to do every morning. This is a beautiful pose, and you don't have to hold it long. You know, when you're feeling a little unsure, do the Superman pose. You know, this is feeling like everything is right within the world. I think for a few of you, you're moving. I even feel, you know, I'm looking here and, I mean, I don't know. You know, I'm sure they're looking for blessings and that, but I don't know. I kind of feel like they're getting married there. You know, different races of different, you know, this could be, for some of you, you know, 2 males or 2 females. I like how they're falling out in 3s. There's that 3 of Pentacles again. Aquarius. I have to say. I mean, could it be that many of you who are going to be falling in love with someone they work with, or it's already happened, you're in it now, but I feel for the majority of you, you're still in a little bit of a rough energy, but you're very quickly moving out of it. You do have to allow that. Look who is back. Holy shit. 10 of Pentacles. My Aquariuses are getting married. They're making a commitment. But, you know, this doesn't have to be marriage. This could be a partnership. And wow, the abundance. I feel like it's a partnership and marriage. I don't know. I feel like you're marrying your best friend who just so happens to be the perfect person to start a business with, to be within a business. It doesn't even matter whose idea. You fulfill each other. You fulfill each other. You know, with the dog sitting there, it's showing me loyalty. True loyalty. Oh, look at that. I never noticed the child handing over that pentacle. So it's like whatever you're building now seems to go into the next generation. You're starting something. I feel like your children will then take it over eventually. I mean, when you can't do it anymore. This can even be a family business. For some of you, maybe you are joining their family business or they're joining yours. But nonetheless, it's what the 2 of you can do together. I mean, come on. And Aquarius, you guys deserve this. You have to know that, though. You know, do that Superman pose. Know how special you are. This bull's not going to knock him off. No way. Look at that. I just love your reading. So, the King, again, showing up, connected to the 10 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. You know, if this is not work, I just feel like this is someone who has admired you. It can always be the other way around, too. Remember that. But I feel like I've admired this person or they have admired me. And for whatever reason, it is now coming forth. Well, we know what reason because we're getting rid of that earlier energy, right? And this king or queen is making you feel whole again. You know, this is a beautiful reading about the abundance that's coming into your life. No doubt with that. This feels like the Hierophant mirroring the sun. Let's add the numbers up real quick. 19, 29. Look at this. 19, 29, which would be 29, 9, 10, 11. I know, I'm trying to figure it out in my head. But 9 and 2 is 11. This is the master number 11, the universal year 11. It's happening this year. This is meant to happen this year. And I have 10 and 3, so 13, which would be a 4. Stability. Stability within your life. This person is looking right back here. Is he the same person? I'm not sure what, Aquarius, except for a few of you who are just going into the world of spirituality. I'm not sure what else you're creating, but man, listen. I don't know if the reading could show you anymore how abundant it can be, how abundant it will be. You have to say yes, though. Alright, I just want to see. You know what, I want to just look at the Hierophant real quick. You guys are either going to love me or hate me for your reading being extra long, but I want it to be really fulfilling for you. You deserve it. You've waited so long. Yeah, look at this 5 of Pentacles. Look at that 1 pentacle. It's like that Ace of Pentacles. But I can't be concentrated on what I think I've lost, right? No. You know, that person looks down and out, but he's surrounded by the sun and the Hierophant. 9 of Swords. What is that in the background? I don't know. So we have the 9 of Swords, and then the 8 of Staffs, going into this 10 of Staffs, and which is Wands, by the way. And I feel like, you know, this is movement. This is universal energy pushing you out of that 10. Pushing you out of that 10. And we have the Devil who returned again. So we have to say Taurus, because Taurus now has showed up twice. Leo has showed up a couple times. You know, I'm sorry, I wasn't really keeping count. Taurus showed up twice. The King of Wands has showed up twice. Anyway, this is about overcoming, right? And perhaps that's what this 10 of Wands has been for you, this 10 of Staffs. Has been that pull to someone who you knew was not the right person, yet there's still that pull, right? This could be communication coming in saying, hey, Aquarius, it's karmic. It's okay to let it go. Let it go. It's okay to let it go now. It's not serving your purpose any longer. Maybe it just helped you balance the shadow side of you. So you have judgment again. So there's no way that your angels are not getting involved in your life right now. They're always involved. But remember, ask them. Ask them as much as you need. I mean, you want to do some things on your own, right? You need to learn to listen to your own intuition. But your intuition is, it's your lifetimes of experience. It is your higher self guiding you. It's your GPS. You need to trust it more than anything else. It's like getting in your car and driving across country and having no clue, without a GPS, without a map. There are tools that are available to us to help us on this journey. This is special for you guys. Do I feel like this is just the month of March? No, I don't. I feel like this is everlasting. Forever and a day. This is true abundance. And this is joy within it. Aquarius, I'm so happy for you. This king made it out again. And really in the center of the spread again. So whoever he represents to you, again, can be a she. And look at this. He's prepared now. Like before he was sitting still, right? Thinking it over. Now he wants to jump into action. Sometimes this is the universe just waiting on you. Just waiting on you. And there's no rush unless you're truly unsatisfied with your life. I don't know who this king is, but I love him for you. This is spiritual. This is abundant. This is creative. This is authentic. This is you living the life that you're meant to live. This is not accepting anything less. This is knowing within your hearts of hearts that you deserve the best. This is about keeping your faith if you're down and out. Allow the universe to carry you for a little while. But, I don't know, I said it because I feel like you have an abundance of energy coming to you. Beautiful. I'm trying to think what I have in Aquarius. I know I have one planet in Aquarius. So I'm hoping that energy is coming for me too. But Aquarius, beautiful. And I know I keep saying Aquarius. If you were intuitively guided, we're all Aquariuses right now. I love it. And I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you for hanging in there. I know you had to wait. But holy crap, I swear, it seems like the last reading is always the best. Not to take anything away from the rest. However, Aquarius, it's not only your month, even the numbers added up to Master number 11, the universal year. This is your year. This isn't just your month. This is your year. I love you guys. Thank you so much. This was truly a pleasure. So thank you so much for allowing me to do it. Thank you for tuning in. You know, thank you for sharing the videos too, because sometimes the message may sound familiar, but it may not be you, but you know it's a friend or a sister or brother, something like that. Please share away. I want the messages to get to who needs to hear them. I love your reading. Okay, guys, I love you, and I will see you soon. I'm sorry about not doing the weekend update. Again, I'm going on a wing and a prayer right now, so, but boy, did this reading uplift me. I hope it does the same for you. I love you guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.